So this is a strategy on how do I reach out to my past clients? Like a lot of people that I'm coaching right now, I won't say the person's last name. First name is Matt that I coach, and he is a mortgage coach user as well. Awesome. Great guy. But I was coaching him yesterday and he was like, man, I'm just flailing on my past client calls. I feel like I've done such a bad job for so long that I'm just embarrassed, and like I don't know how to reach out to them, and they have 2.5 or 3.5, and it's like, what am I calling and talking about? And I was like, bro, you are wrong, like majorly wrong. Like, so here is a script that I will teach you, okay, right now, that can set up for great client relationships forever. And you can use this at the beginning with new leads. You can use this at the end of a transaction. You can also use this if you haven't been in touch for a long time and you want to re-engage. It works for all three. The script is really, really simple. It's like, hey, Todd, it's Jeremy Forcier, Cross Country Mortgage. And I'm calling you today because you're a past client. I know you have a great rate, but our relationship actually started when you closed your loan. It didn't end. So that's the script, by the way. Our relationship actually just started right when we closed your loan. It didn't end. So I want to connect with you. I want to go over some different options with you to show you, what you could do with your mortgage right now, and show you, have a conversation around what maybe some of your needs are. So I use that script on my Thursday calls.
I want to edit that script real quick, a little Phil
Sure.
Jones stuff. So loved that script, Jeremy. Absolutely killed it. I do think you may want to consider, just to put some value for the consumer, I want to go over a couple strategies that will increase your net worth over the next 5 years. I want to, yeah. So that there's just a little more meat on the bone. It's just not like ideas, but ideas to, increase your net worth. And if you were calling on a cash out alert, a sales been running cash out alert, I want to go over a couple strategies to help you lower your monthly payments, while at the same time, it will actually increase your net worth over the next 5 years. So,
so it's ironic that you say that, because this actual call and what I'm going to show you was based on an equity alert. Okay.
Boom.
So this was not based on a rate alert. It was based on an equity alert, right? This person has X amount of equity in their house, right? And I was like, I'm just going to call them, right? And just say this. And I did. And it worked great. So I had an appointment with this individual this week. And what was interesting is that she had questions. She goes, yeah, I do have some questions, right? On like how I can get my monthly mortgage payment down. Currently at 6.95%. So let me share my screen. Okay. So let's go here, here, here. And this was the TCA that I created. All right. So I showed their current loan that they have right now, what the balance is, right? What the interest rate is, 6.95%, and what their payments are. Okay. So what I told her I was going to do is show her that, hey, when you are going to refinance, we want to strategically set it up. So I'm showing her I'm going to refinance her at least twice. Think about that. I'm preparing her and programming her that we're not just going to wait till it goes down to 4.5. What if it doesn't go to 4.5, right? What if it goes to, 5.1 and I'm still holding on for 4.5, and then it goes back up, and then I didn't get an opportunity to harvest for her. So I showed her current loan. Then I showed her, hey, if rates drop to 5.99 in the next few months, here's what we're looking at. I included the closing cost and the loan amount, and your payment would be $45.76, right? Then I showed her, hey, if it continues to drop, we'll redo it again. If it goes to 4.5%, we'll redo it again, and your payment will be $38.71. And then this fourth column, right? Because her goal is to try to get her mortgage payment to $4,000 a month. So that's why it's important to have the conversations to understand what do they want or what do they think they want. So I also showed her that, hey, let's just say that rates never went down, right? And you have extra cash right now, because she asked me, well, how much would I have to pay down the loan to get a $39.71 month payment? So I showed her that, hey, you could just pay it down to you could come up with 160 grand right now and recast your loan. And that will also get you to a $39.71 a month payment. So you can pay down your principal right now with extra cash that you have. That is going to save you $1,000 a month from where you're at. And oh, by the way, when rates drop, we'll redo it anyway, even if you pay down your loan balance. So that was a huge win. She was super excited. She said that she's so honored to have me as her mortgage advisor, that I'm always adding value to her. She was gushing, right? So to put the cherry on top here, remember, when you give great value and you get great feedback, what do you think I did, Dave or Todd?
You know, can you help me with something?
Yes,
go ahead.
I got to. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dave, go ahead.
Give everybody the script
Yeah.
just as a little reminder.
I said, thank you so much. I am so honored. I reinstated that. Remember, our relationship just started. It didn't end in January when you bought this house. Can you help me with something? And she said, yeah, what is it? And I said, who are 3 friends that you know that own a house that could benefit from this same strategy? And she was like, 3, I don't know, but I have one for sure I know that bought a house at the same time. And I said, can you introduce me to her? And she said, I would be happy to. Thank you. So I picked up, okay, an individual referral from this. I've scheduled 2 transactions for myself, pre-scheduled. Think about that, pre-scheduled 2 transactions for myself. And I showed her how she can get what she wants right now without even refinancing or costing her any money, just by paying down the balance and doing a recast. So that is the type of strategy and value that not you have to have, you do have already. You just don't know it. You don't realize it. You're not thinking about it. You're thinking, I don't have anything to call this person about. Like, their rates aren't low enough yet for them to refi, or they have a low rate already, right? Like, they have 6.95. Rates are still not low enough to make a refinance make sense, but I still made the call, right? I still made the call, got the equity alert, made the call immediately. I didn't wait for the annual review, which is in December, right? I just called immediately, equity alert, reason to talk, and I got a referral. That's 3 transactions potentially right there. So that strategy is money on past clients.